When Riggs was born, when he would breathe, he had a really cute squeak, and we thought it was the cutest thing ever. But turns out he was really struggling to breathe. It was like he was breathing through a straw. The technical term is called laryngomalacia, and he had it really severely. So when he was 2 months old, they did a surgery where they removed some of the extra skin, and we were hoping that was going to be it and that it was going to be done.
Hey, buddy. Are you ready?
She's coming.
You ready?
But a couple weeks after the surgery, he started retracting in his chest and not being able to breathe as well like he used to before the surgery. The whole month of December and the whole month of January, he wasn't eating, and what he would eat, he would puke up. And he wasn't gaining weight, and so he was only 10 pounds when he was 4 months old. The doctors didn't believe me. They just thought that I wasn't feeding him, but in reality, he just couldn't eat and he couldn't get any nutrients. We ended up getting the G-tube at the end of January, and it was really hard to watch him be so starving. So once he got the G-tube, it was a huge relief because then we could control how much food he was getting, and even though he was still throwing up a lot, we still knew that he was getting something more than what he used to be getting. After he had been on the tube a few months, we started to introduce actual food to his mouth. He would take like a bite of something, swallow it, and not throw up, and we thought it was like the best day ever because he kept something down that he ate on his own. I mean, we went from him not being able to put anything in his mouth without gagging and puking to now, a year later, he's finally not dependent on the tube at all. Now he doesn't need the tube and he can eat by himself. And that's only because his airway has grown as he's grown. But it was a very long process with lots and lots of doctor's visits. We saw a speech therapist every week for a really long time, for months and months. And she helped him learn how to eat and breathe at the same time because that's what he had issues with. Now that he's done with the tube, I feel so free, and it feels like a really huge accomplishment for me and for Nick because that was easily the hardest thing I've ever experienced. We're also really proud of Riggs and just how he's been able to make it through everything that he made it through. He's just always been the happiest kid, and we're just really proud of all of the hard work that he has done as well.
Wow.
Now he's flinging it. You got him,
Whoa, whoa.
Grandpa, can you tell us where you bought
Okay.